The number of devices we need to connect to our computers on a daily basis seems to be never ending, although if you need to connect several high-speed RAID devices, SSDs and high-resolution monitors all through a single connection, CalDigit have you covered with their latest hub solution, the CalDigit Thunderbolt 4 Element Hub. There have been docks with a pair of Thunderbolt ports on them, but one of those was always used for the computer connection, allowing you only one additional Thunderbolt port. This one extra port effectively just gave you back the Thunderbolt port you lost from your computer by connecting the dock in the first place. So none of those devices ever gave you more Thunderbolt ports than you already had. Until now, that is. Since the Element Hub differs in the sense that it's now a much more straightforward yet powerful device. If used as a dock, the Element Hub is one of the smallest you'll find with its own power supply. With a metal chassis that helps to dissipate heat, on one end you'll find the upstream Thunderbolt 4 USB 4 port that connects to your computer and also delivers up to 60 watts of power for charging, with a maximum throughput of 40 gigabits per second. On one side of the hub we find the USB-A ports running on the USB 3.1 Gen 2 protocol and delivering up to 10 gigabits per second. These ports are ideal for peripherals such as card readers, hard drives and SSDs that don't go faster than around 1000 megabytes per second. On the other side you'll find Thunderbolt 4 USB 4 ports using a USB Type-C connection. These ports are backwards compatible with any other USB-C device, as well as Thunderbolt 3 devices and Thunderbolt 2 devices when a Thunderbolt 2 to 3 adapter is used. Each port is capable of a 40 gigabits per second throughput, but remember that the single computer connection is also 40 gigs per second. If you were to max out the throughput of each of the 3 side ports, you would not see that speed at the computer, as you would be bottlenecked by the single computer connection. What's also interesting though is that all of these additional Thunderbolt ports support daisy chaining, meaning that each port on the hub could actually have an entire daisy chain of Thunderbolt devices connected to it. It's quite flexible with regards to desk placement too. Rubber strips are included in the package that can be placed on either side of the device, and as the Thunderbolt port that connects to your computer is on one side, you can choose to present the hub in any orientation, depending upon your needs, and hence presenting a neat solution. While the hub itself is titchy, the power brick is chunky, really chunky. The 150 watt power supply should accommodate most of your needs, although the size is no surprise when you consider the specifications. The computer connection alone supplies up to 60 watts of charging power over its Thunderbolt 4 cable. Each of the 3 downstream Thunderbolt 4 ports on the hub supplies 15 watts of power for charging devices or powering peripherals such as SSDs or hard drives, adding an additional 45 watts to its needs. Then you have 7.5 watts of power available from each of the 4 USB 3.2 Gen 2 ports for another 30 watts. In total, that's 135 watts available through the hub. And if you're using the hub in an office, the size of a power brick is rarely going to be a consideration. If you're throwing this thing into your laptop bag to take on the road with you, you'll likely want to leave your standard laptop charger at home and rely on the 60 watts of pass-through power of the hub, so long as it's enough for your particular machine, of course. A few things to note with this hub though. Although the Thunderbolt 4 hub is backwards compatible with Thunderbolt 3 and USB Type-C, your computer must have a Thunderbolt 4 port in order to take advantage of the entire 40 gigabits per second throughput from the hub. Apple started rolling out Thunderbolt 4 ports with its M1 machines, so if you have a Thunderbolt 3 port, you'll be limited to 20 gigabits per second. In terms of operating systems, Mac OS 11 Big Sur is a minimum, and Windows 10 or iOS 13.6 are also supported. So a Windows laptop or tablet, Apple computer, or iPad will all work flawlessly. If you already have an existing Thunderbolt hub, such as the previously reviewed CalDigit TS3 Plus, you can simply use the Element Hub to expand the number of available Thunderbolt ports on your system. This Element Hub gives you a powerful set of Thunderbolt 4 and USB 4 ports that can be used to connect the adapters that make sense to you. Personally, a high-speed SD card reader would have finished off the package for me, although I can still continue to use my external reader with plenty of other free ports still available for my other high-speed devices. In essence, you won't find any more modern USB ports on a hub than you get with the CalDigit's compact and well-priced Thunderbolt 4 Element Hub, and they are all rated at top speeds. If you're in the market for a hub with no frills that just offers the best performance the current ports are capable of, this is a solid option.